Hello YouTube, welcome to the 13th episode of Suggestion Showcase. Today I will be reading a suggestion about the Sukhoi Su-33. This suggestion was written by Garris283. All credits go to him. The suggestion will be in the description. Sukhoi Su-33 Flanker D, the Russian Navy flanker. So he starts by saying, first of all, this is a suggestion for an aircraft we could see in game at some point in the future. That does not mean next patch or somewhere in the near future. I don't want to force Gaijin to rush top tier aviation in any way. Feel free to share more data and or correct me if something is wrong. Discuss respectfully. Any aggressive kind of verbal abuse will be reported. The forum rules also apply here. Basic background. The Design Bureau work started to develop an Su-27 base naval fighter in 1971. The next decade saw three versions of the plane developed one by one, designed for landing on Project 1160 and 1153 aircraft carriers. The projects provisioned for development of a sea-tall aeroplane with steam catapult takeoff and conventional landing using an arrestor wire. In terms of design configuration, they faithfully reproduce all the major solutions then adopted for baseline ground-based version of the Su-27, but adapted for deck landing, which involved the need of centering the landing gear, installing an arrestor hook, and provide for wing folding during the storage of machines in the hander deck. Official testing of the Su-27K took place in 1991 till 1994. In April 1993, the Komsomolsk-on-Amur plant released the first ship-based fighters for delivery to the pilots of the aviation wing of the Northern Fleet to be put in service at the 279 ship-based fighter aircraft regiment. By August 1994, the regiment had received as many as 24 production aircraft. In 1993 till 1995, combat pilots of the 279th gained experience on the aircraft. Following that, between December 1995 and March 1996, the USSR Admiral of Fleet Kuznetsov, ACHC, put to the sea for his maiden long-distance training voyage. The 31st August 1998 decree of President of the RF put the Su-27K into service under the name of the Su-33. Overall, the Su-33 is a single-seat, multi-role carrier-based conventional takeoff and landing fighter aircraft. It is manufactured by Sukhoi in Komsomolsk-on-Amur, Russia. The aircraft has been principally designed and developed to meet the requirements of the Russian Navy. The aircraft is derived from its predecessor, the Su-27, and its NATO reporting name is Flanker D. It performed its maiden flight in May 1985 and entered into service in 1994. The aircraft can be operated anytime under the aid of command center ship. Compared to the Su-27S Flanker B, the Su-33, unlike its land-based brother, Canards has an N001K radar, which gives us the ability to use the KH-41 anti-ship missile, an air refueling probe, two more pylons, AL-31F Series 3 engines with emergency thrust mode, and additional corrosion protection for salty environments. Due to the refueling test and small changes to the avionics, the OEPS-27K could no longer be installed in the center and had to be moved to the side. The wings have become a bit longer due to the folding mechanism, which has a slight effect on the aerodynamics. It increases lift. The Su-33 otherwise shares similar ornament, with one special exception: the R-27EM. The R-27EM is a standard R-27ER SARH missile, which is a Fox 1. It features an optimized seeker head against sea air targets at low and ultra-low altitude, such as cruise missiles. Armament of the Su-33, which are relevant to War Thunder. It has one GSH-30-1. It's a 30mm cannon with 150 rounds. The gun is 1500 till 1800 rounds per minute, muzzle velocity of 870 meters with 1.8 km range, air-to-air missiles up to 10 pylons. It can carry 8 R-27R or ERs, 8 R-27EMs, 2 R-27Ts or ETs, 6 R-73s. It can carry bombs. It can carry 8 FAB 500 M62 bombs, 28 OFAB 250-270, or 32 FAB 100 120s. Air-to-ground missiles, up to 1 KH-41 anti-ship missile, or 4 S-25Ls. Unguided rockets in total, up to 80 S-8 with 4 pods, 20 S-13 with 4 pods, or 4 S-25s. Note, only 10 of the pylons out of the 12 can mount missiles, unlike the Su-30 SM and the Su-35S. Radar. The N001K Merch radar is a slightly improved version of the standard N001 used on the Su-27S and P Flanker B. It has been specifically tuned for use at sea. Therefore, it can also track very low flying targets and has necessary fire control systems for the KH-421. Specifications and internal. General characteristics. It has a crew of 1, the length is 21.19 meters, wingspan of 14.70 meters or 7.4 meters after folding. The height is 5.9 meters, wing area of 62.4 meters squared, empty weight of 18,400 kilos, loaded weight of 29,940 kilos, max takeoff weight is 33,000 kilos, fuel capacity is unknown, power plant AL31F3 Series 3, dry thrust 74.5 kilonewtons, afterburner thrust 122.54 kilonewtons, emergency thrust 125.57 kilonewtons, performance maximum speed Mach 2.7, 1,396 kilometers at sea level, 2,300 kilometers an hour at altitude, operation ceiling 18,500 meters, service ceiling 17,000 meters, rate of climb is less than 240 meters a second. Wing loading minimum is 297 kilos per meter squared. Maximum is 532 kilos per meter squared. Thrust to weight with afterburner maximum is 1.36. Minimum afterburner 0.76. Maximum G load is plus 9G and minus 3G. Countermeasures L175W Kibini M ECM jammer and APP50A and APP50MA dispensers. 96 countermeasures in total. Other. It has an IRST OLS 27K with 300 till 2000 meters range, an SPO15 LMRWR, and a ZSH7AP helmet. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Suggestion Showcase. The suggestion will be down in the description. Remember, Wrecking Ares 283 made this suggestion. Go support his suggestion by +1ing it. It will be in the description. Thank you for watching.